I'm Dr. Jenine Beekhuyzen, lead author of Qualitative Data Analysis with NVivo 4th edition. In this video, we're exploring some of the AI-powered auto-coding features, and this particular one is to identify themes in the data. Now, I think the word theme can be used quite loosely here. Essentially, what we're doing is we're pattern matching, looking for keywords or looking for words that appear the most, and then creating a code hierarchy out of them. So there's not a theme per se, but certainly identifying certain categories of data and things that may be important. So this feature works on any file that contains text. So in this example, we're going to select all of the interview files that we have in the sample project, including Betty and Paul and Helen and Ken, which are audio and video files that have transcripts attached to them or synchronized with them. On our right click, we're going to auto code. And the option we get to auto-code is the first one that we're going to use here, which is identify themes. And next. You may need to install a language pack here. I may have done this previously. If so, please do. And then what NVivo will do is essentially find the words that appear the most, and it will essentially group words that appear around that keyword. And you can see how many times that happens. These are going to be created as codes in your project. Again, we need to decide whether we want code sentences or code paragraphs. So for me, sentences is okay. Later, I can always add extra context via my right-click menu. I'm going to group these under auto-coded themes. I'm not going to put them in with the rest of my codes because I do want to check them. And I want to make sure they are that they're helpful for my research. And I also want to distinguish that they're computer-generated and not generated by me as the researcher. May take a moment for that to finish and for all of those codes to be created. Once they are created, they'll appear under codes here on the left blue navigation bar under a folder called auto-coded themes. And then what it will have is a grouping of each of those together. So here we are, the auto-coded themes as mentioned, and it's given us a nice visual here, which essentially has each of those key terms, and phishing is the biggest. That's why it's first, it appears the most. And then how many times, for instance, commercial phishing is mentioned. You can see it's mentioned 16 times. Or phishing industry, how many times it's mentioned. So a nice visual that you can export out at any time, or you can copy this and paste it in your research journal, close it whenever you need. We also get a nice matrix here. As we may know by now, we can transpose that if necessary. I'm not sure that's really helpful in this instance, to be honest. Maybe. Here we are. But certainly we can start to look at where the key codes are. I always like the traffic light system because the green is much clearer in terms of the coding. But as mentioned, what we have is under auto-coded themes, under codes, the folder, we have, for instance, every time people have mentioned community and how they're talking about it and the number of times. So that's one of our AI-powered features that helps us identify themes quickly.